All right, moving on. Wizza, CoffeeZilla, of course, another great YouTuber you guys should check out. He's been doing some deep investigative work. If you want the full scoop, definitely check him out. But CoffeeZilla looked into the Wizza situation and learned that the owner of Wizza also owns a sketchy offshore gambling website, similar to one that we've covered, including like Trainwreck and all. There's this whole Twitch gambling. It's the same.
Also owned in Curacao, the same place.
Yeah, a hut in Curacao. It is called Roobet, which NELK frequently promotes. Now, once again, they frequently promote this guy's gambling website, the same guy that owns Wizza, who's their best friend, who just casually gave him a $200,000 watch. The cast of people promoting this site is the usual suspects. Mike Majlik, the addiction specialist. Mike Majlik, the addiction specialist who promotes gambling, known as the deadliest vice to his fans. Mike Majlik, yeah, you got it. Aiden Ross, FaZe Blanks, etc. The owner was also involved in the CSGO gambling drama, so he has deep roots. Go ahead, please, with the video.
I know you've been looking into this. Who is this Alfonso guy, or Alan, whoever it is?
All right, so I tracked it all down. His name is Alan. He's a 25-year-old multi-millionaire running the Los Angeles social media scene. He owns both Roobet and Wizza. You know Roobet, right?
Yeah, it's that online casino that Steve Will Do It and all those guys are gambling on, right?
There's Mike.
Exactly, except it's offshore, unregulated, cryptocurrency-based, and it's not legal in the U.S., and they are raking in tens of millions of dollars per month.
Oh my gosh. Wait a second. You're saying Alan owns that along with Wizza as well?
Yep.
Those are some big accusations. How do you know it's this like frat bro behind it all? He doesn't have his name on it, right?
Well, he does have Roobet's name on himself. He's quite literally got a tattoo of it on his wrist, which he showcases above his Richard Mille, you know, the $500,000 watches.
Again, dumb
all the
ass.
Just unbelievable.
It's like the sticky bandits in Home Alone.
It's totally sticky bandit shit.
Christ. All right. Should we continue with this video?
Please.
The one that all the 25-year-olds own.
Yeah. I mean, I got two of them, but I got them also on the transitive property of Aiden Ross.
Wait, what do you mean? You got a clip for that or something?
Of course, let's roll it.
This house is sponsored by a company called like Wizza or some shit. I haven't paid rent at all, but I could do, and if you guys could literally help me come up with giveaways, like challenges and like last person to blah 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 gets blah 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 blah. And, like I could literally promote how I want to do it, how we want to do it. You guys come and decide like, you should do a giveaway where you're doing this. They're actually really cool dudes.
Can you just think of your own ideas?
Just like me,
man?
like they own Roobet, they own that site, right?
So Aiden Ross gave away the game. Once again, these people are too dumb to possess information, incriminating information.
Aiden, the chosen one.
So we weren't supposed to know that it's owned by the same people, but Aiden Ross, once again, gave away the game.
Oops.
Aiden, just pay your own rent, you fuck. We know how much money you make. Just like, I mean, dude, why you got to live in a house they pay for? Just come on, man. So weird. Go back. Was that it? Was it? I guess that was it.
That was it.
Yeah. So go ahead. Steve Will Do It responds to CoffeeZilla's accusations. Here's some tweets. Just found out that top gambling streamers are getting paid a percentage of their signups. Losses. Yeah, we knew that actually based on the coverage we did about Twitch streamers doing this. So not only are streamers getting paid millions to promote the gambling to their fans, but they're literally incentivized for their fans to lose as much as possible. How did these people sleep at night? Coffee asks, which is, you know, a good question. Steve responds, I sleep very well at night in my penthouse knowing that I change people's lives every day and I'm rich. You change people's lives every day, and that's why you're rich. You take their money. Here he is responding in video form.
You're saying?
About what?
About people who their job, they make money by what?
By making content about other people.
And making content about other people. It's crazy. It's crazy I'm getting hate because we just watched we just watched like 4 of my videos, and I gave 2 single moms $50,000. I gave my friend's dad in need $50,000. I gave my best friend $50,000. I gave my editor's parents $50,000. I bought all my friends' cars. I bought all these single moms' cars.
Soldier like 30.
I gave a random soldier $30,000, and then I'm watching this and like, that's pretty badass. And then at the end, people are surprised that I make money from gambling, but when I make,
I'm not even surprised.
no, but I make. That's like why
Work it
people are
out. His brain. You see, his brain is turning hard. Yeah, I mean, listen. It's easy to give away $250,000 when you just made $1 million scamming people. I mean, Pablo Escobar used to give a lot of charity too, and you don't hear many people singing his praises. It's a common practice that when you basically plunder a fuckload of money, it's easy PR to give a small percentage of it away and look like a saint. But ultimately, that's all ill-gotten money. So sure, you can give it away, but you're still a thief. You know, your mom gets $50,000, which is great for your mom and you, but you basically stole that from a bunch of your fans, and much more.
I'm just spitting facts, you know?
Absolutely. So we are continuing about Roobet. Here's a clip where one of the NELK boys runs out of cash while using Roobet and literally calls up his homie, one of the owners, to send more funds. This is great. And once again, Some Ordinary Gamer, Mutahar, has also been covering this extensively. So if you guys want more details, I'd recommend checking out his videos too. They're all really good. These guys are putting a lot of work into this. So shout out. Yeah, once again, Roobet is the website owned by their best friends that they're promoting. Go ahead, Dan.
NELK, for instance, runs out of their money. But how do you think they get it back? Watch this.
We just lost 15 racks. All right, whoa! Let's call Howie. That was a test.
Let's call Howie.
Let's call Howie. Not really sure what happened there. You might need to call Howie. You might need to really call Howie off screen. Yeah, because that was.
Well, so they got to call Howie? Well, let's see what Howie's going to do. They just lost 15 racks. If you look at their Bitcoin wallet here, they're sitting at a toasty $0, okay? God damn.
Don't worry, guys. Howie comes in clutch. Look at that Bitcoin wallet up top. They're back to playing Crash. Same exact stream that we were watching. God damn.
Damn, boys. You saw it right there. God damn. 15K straight up caught. Just credited to the account. Now, again, we looked at Kyle's, Bitcoin wallet that I guess he showed during this high-stakes gambling, extravagant.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking shady.
Well, I mean, have you gone to Vegas? When you're down, I mean, you just ask to see the pit boss and be like, hey, man, can I get some more money?
Yo, that bet was kind of sussy.
Yeah, that
can I get the
kinda
money
sucked.
back? Yeah, no problem. So there you have it. I mean, this thing is crooked all the way through. And by the way, if they were smart, he would have just deposited the money and got reimbursed for it afterwards. But because they're so fucking dumb, on stream, he goes, yo, call the owner and have him transfer the money over. They're so dumb. They're dumb. They're just pathetically dumb. Here is Steve on the same website. Go back, please, Dan. Just on full screen, please. Here's Steve winning $700,000 in 1 minute on the site that is admittedly owned by one of his best friends while playing in the United States, where, by the way, Roobet is not allowed. Love that.
Just like with the train wreck thing, that's the part that baffles me almost the most out of all of this is like all of these sites are illegal in the US. I mean, Trainwreck ran away to Canada so that he could continue doing it legally there. But like Aiden lives in LA. This guy lives in Miami. I mean, all these people are in the US. They're just blatantly breaking the law on Twitch.
And I
YouTube.
guarantee you the vast majority, probably even in the 90 percentile of their customers are in the United States.
I mean, yeah, this is where their audience is.
Yeah. And well, what it does for the company is basically ensures that they can always not pay people out because they're in the US.
because you weren't supposed to be gambling
Yeah,
here
you
in
broke
the
the
first
terms of
place.
service. And it's
Dumb.
illegal for us to pay you.
You're so right.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Crazy.
Go ahead.
Right there, just like that. Just like that. 50x. Woo! 50 grand, bro. The 500K dream is real. It's alive. Oh my God. Let's keep going. Oh my God. Multiplier 100x, 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 100. 15. 15. Oh my God. 100x, 100x, 50x, 50x.
High level entertainment here, my
Sure.
friend.
Can you believe other people? They make content about other people, unlike me, where I just sit in a dark room and play slot machines for hours on end.
Yeah, I mean, as someone who basically is critical of other people, I do find that criticism odd. It's like, are you saying that like the entire field of like journalism is
Documentary making,
New York Times, reporters,
entertainment
books,
business in general,
biographies,
right?
You know, yeah. But also, like, I mean, surely scrutinizing you is a whole vertical. So there's plenty of content there you've created for us. Now, this leads us to one of the most scandalous things. A website called Private Bet, a new gambling website that the NELK boys have started to promote, and a YouTuber named Harris89 allegedly uncovered that Private Bet's social media was using an @shots.com domain, and @shots.com leads to the site of NELK's management team. Along with this, they found on the Wayback Machine that Private Bet's social media handles originally had full send in the titles. And not long after posting this, Harris Aiton's video was taken down and he received a copyright strike. The strike was issued by Timeless Inc. However, the contact email links directly back to NELK. The implications, of course, is that they saw how lucrative this business was and they decided, well, why get paid to promote someone else's site when we can just make our own site and promote that?
True.
We'll make a lot more money because the millions isn't enough. And by the way, I would say that the liability is greatly increased when you own the site versus when you promote it. So that's a full send moment right there.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. CoffeeZilla has a great. This video just came out today too, so this is fresh off the press here.
For this deal as well. And if that's the case, I think they should have just come forward and addressed this stuff sooner. But speaking frankly, this kind of thing, this giveaway thing is kind of like a fool me once, fool me twice situation. You know what they say about that, don't you? You better not fool me a third time. But of course, it gets worse. Yeah, because right after this disastrous promotion with Wizza and Rubet, they literally start promoting another gambling casino.
Private Bet has a pretty sweet deal for you guys right now. They actually have an 100% deposit bonus guaranteed up to $500.
This is like basically, I mean, scam 101. I mean, Pro Syndicate and T Martin, the whole gambling, CSGO gambling thing was about them doing exactly this, being like, hey, I heard about this great new website that I totally don't own.
Right.
And here they are once again not disclosing that they apparently own this excuse me, gambling site. Go ahead.
All you have to do is use my code Kyle. Make an account on privatebet.com and DM him your username, and we're going to give away $250 to 100
This isn't my
people.
first rodeo.
So all you guys on privatebet.com, $250 each. Privatebet.com. We'll be doing this real.
I love how he's like doxing his.
Now, this is totally
fans.
weird for a lot of reasons. First of all, and obviously, nobody's heard of this website. Like when you look it up, it looks a little bit like brand new, and that's basically because it is. Its offshore parent company, XYZ Entertainment, as it's called, was created May 25th, 2021. This thing's like a little baby. So why promote it? I mean, why is a company like NELK not going with an established casino instead of just like a brand new one like this? And this immediately got people thinking, there's got to be more to this story. And this got even more damning when some social media accounts called @Blackjack were found being used for private bet. Here they are right here. These have been since privated. And the reason they were privated is because they were tied back by a YouTuber named Harrison to people from NELK. Apparently, NELK's president, the president of Full Send, apparently owns those social media accounts. The obvious implication here being, of course, that Private Bet was owned or tied to NELK more than previously known, which would obviously make sense of the reason that they're promoting this brand new casino. This was further confirmed on the Blackjack Facebook page, which was previously known as Private Bet, and before that known as Blackjack Ventures, and before that known as Full Send Blackjack. Now, I would show you some of Harrison's video uncovering all of this, but unfortunately, surprise, surprise, it was copyright striked by none other than NELK. Now, I contacted NELK about this because, of course, this seems extremely fishy, and they told me, hey, there's been a misunderstanding. They don't own Private Bet at all, but they know who does, but refuse to say. But apparently, they were working out a marketing deal with Private Bet and a social media deal. That's the reason their socials were connected, was because apparently NELK owned some gambling social media accounts @Blackjack, and they were going to let them use them in exchange for a lucrative deal.
Yeah, tell it to the judge.
Wait, that's you.
Tell it to me. Guilty. Yeah, these guys are scum. They're looking for the easiest and fastest way to make money. And you've seen how much, like Adam Ross as an affiliate makes $2 million a month. You can only imagine how much they'd be making owning it. It's a shameless cash grab, illegal, shameless, unethical, and absolutely fucking morally bankrupt, disgusting freak show.
Huh.
And then when people are figuring it out, they're taking down their videos. It's heinous.
More than just their videos, making their Reddit private.
Oh, when people started speculating about the connection on their subreddit, NELK Films, they privated the community to shut down the conversation. And if this isn't an isolated incident, another user named Tripping, who made a video critical of NELK, faced a copyright strike and had their video taken down. There have been multiple other instances of criticism videos of NELK being taken down by them.
What are
Just
the
like
odds,
so this never happens again, you know?
Right.
What are the odds that happens to us?
They're not going to.
I'd say higher than winning a Ferrari.
Non-zero, yeah. Non-zero. I mean, that would be interesting. I don't think they would have the balls to try that, but I think they don't have a problem with smaller YouTubers stomping on them.
Right, because they know they wouldn't actually be able to do anything about it.
Next slide, please. Thank you.
That's
well, that brings us to the end. Extremely shady, shameless, predatory, some freak shit. That's a guilty verdict on all three charges. I believe we have exhausted our evidence. We have found them guilty on all charges. And these dudes really suck. What can I say? That's an understatement.